Okay, so I downloaded my SQL. That's the database that we'll be using to create the report. Okay, so my SQL, you can just Google my SQL and Google my SQL Workbench and download it and run it. So this is the schema that I created. You can just create schema using new uh, query database. Okay, once you create the schema, you can I created world, and in that I just created three tables: city, country, and country language. Okay, and if you have to know the configuration, like what is the local host and the port number, and you if you're using MySQL, go to query or go to query sorry database, query database, and over here it gives you host name and port, and the username is root, and just first time when you do it you can set up whatever the password is. So I've set up my username and password, and I've created a couple of tables, and now I'm going to configure my SQL in my report. Okay, so I went here. This is the database icon where I need to configure. Okay, clicked on new connection, database connection. Next, my name over here, report SQL. Okay, and then JDBC driver. I'm going to select my SQL com, my SQL JDBC driver. It's already in black, so that means it is present over there. Now JDBC URL MySQL localhost. Instead of this localhost, I have to give, let's see, database, query database, this host name colon this port. This is what I have to give over there. And my username is root. Okay, so just remember that. Let me go there. This is the username, the port name, copy 3306. 3306. Okay, colon 3306, and database name is whatever the schema name you have. So in my case, that's the world. I have three schemas over here: secular, test, and world. So I'm just going to use world. Okay, WORLD. World, and username is root, and password and save password and test. Look, connection test successfully. Okay, I just used this to show you how to create. I have the same configuration created my SQL report right here. So I'm just going to cancel this. Okay, now this is my SQL report, and this is what I'll be using to create report. Alrighty, let's get started. Now file, new. This is the blank A4 report, and open this template and report 1 location. Let's set it up over here. Just create uh any place. Okay, I'm going to say Jasper reports, and next, congratulations, and finish. So this is your report. This is your template. File, new, open this template, report 2. Okay, I don't know what went wrong with the other one, but this is how it should come up. Okay, okay, forget it. This is the report. So let's create a sample hello report, okay? Now this is your palette. Something is wrong. Okay. Okay, I don't know what went wrong. I was just I just uh, clicked on a new report and none of the report elements were showing up. So I just closed the window and opened it again, and everything seems to be working now. Okay, so this is your work area, and this is your most important area where you'll be working with. I'm just going to create one sample report, and then we will get into the details of what these bands are, okay, and what these properties are. And if you come here, these are the report elements, all all the elements that you can work with. And one more thing is their properties. So I want you to go to Windows and select properties over here. Actually, this palette is the same as this, so if your palette goes missing, you just come to Windows and select the palette, and then you have report inspector. Just about every small report, small window that you see here comes right from this window tab. So go and select your properties, and this is where your properties will come. All right. Now, when you click on title, you get the properties related to title, page header, properties related to page header, the column header, like so and so forth. Okay, and let me just pull this a little bit lower. Okay, and actually let me drag this window over here, okay, so that I can see a full length of the properties. So now let me create a sample report, a very simple sample report. Okay, make sure your database is MySQL. Okay, and let's have a static text title. Okay, so what you just have to do is you just click over here and you drag and drop. All right, that's what exactly what I did. And when you click on it, the text field will get selected, and you can just double click on it, start typing there. Either you can do that, or you can go to the properties tab right here, scroll down, and you see text. You see the static text, you can just edit here. Okay, and what do you want to write? Welcome to Re Jasper reports. So this is just a static text, and by static you know that it's just going to display as it is what you're going to display. Okay, and you can just pull this and do whatever you want. Okay, and okay, let's just make it a little bit smaller, and let's change the font. So this is where properties come into handle. Okay, whatever font you want to select, these are text property font names. Times, let's go times. Okay, century. And sizes, let's put 14, or maybe a little bit more, 16. Okay, and if you want to color it, let's do some coloring. Opaque. Okay, okay, let's make it opaque. For color, for color, I think we should have just left it like that. Anyway, and back color. Okay, okay, just save it. This is the save button, and let's preview it. Okay, just align it to the center. This is how you align. These are all your word alignments and all that stuff. And here also you can just do the text and the size, even that's fine. Okay, this is your database. This is where you write your query. Okay, so the difference from this to this is your schema, as you will. Okay, and this is your the query, wherever you have to write your query. Okay, so let's just run this. This has nothing, it's just a static text, and this is the text where you say preview, and it will just try to generate a preview. Now the document has no pages. Why does it say that? Let's debug it. Preview, PDF preview, and let's run it again. The document has no pages. Okay. Oh, so I figured out why it's showing that it has no pages. So yeah, the first debug option. Okay, it says so because you don't have your SQL in it. So Jasper report will not run. It will not give you any output unless you have a query, a database query. Okay, so even if you're not using the query, that's fine, but you need to have some database query. Otherwise, it just says it does not have any pages. Okay, so just write select sysdate from dual, and I think select sysdate from dual doesn't work in SQL. Is the DBMS active? Okay, so I'm just going to paste one of the tables from here, one of the queries from here,